Oh, to Korea, and just a little update on the World Championship trials in Eugene and exciting things in the 100 meters. Noah Lyles, the true ambassador of track and field. I believe in this guy. I think he's the face, he's the brand right now. When he speaks, people listen. The press was present in Tukoriada. We don't hesitate when things look good in track and field. I've been trying to promote or try to call out athletes to be better spokespeople for the track and field as a sport, and to see Laura Niles take command and just narrate where he is as a true ambassador bodes well. I'm moving forward in the World Championship. He reveals a lot of things that I was fascinated and quite well articulated man that he is. 9 years in the sport, maybe he's learned his game, and I think he's established himself as the top tier athlete that he is. A big star indeed. He spoke in a language that I think I can connect when we think of track and field, because track and field demands this kind of people, the Usain Bolt character, where it's not just about them as much as it looks like it. It's about how do we promote the sport? How do we make sure that when we participate, when we show up, even off season, on season, track and field is being promoted by our performance, what we say, and how we articulate it. And that to me is what, if you notice my last episodes, I was trying to question maybe the capacity some of these athletes have to do that. And Noah Lyles right now ranks very high. He's a runaway ambassador. He's a runaway representative of track and field in a big way globally. I am glad that he's, as much as American, I think he's looking at how do we even go to Japan and promote track and field there, because he's talking of having some business deals going into Tokyo, and now he can use that to leverage the sport, leverage, of course, his brand, his business, which I don't mind. If you can do it both for yourself and for the sport, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what biggest guys in sports do around the world. It's not just about playing football. Ronaldo is not just playing football, he's talking about his legacy. And I think Noah Lyles has found that, and I think he's getting blessings from Usain Bolt, who is post track and field is doing very well. He was in Oslo. He's still representing athletics in a big way. And Noah Lyles is another athlete that I think when I was listening to him after the 100 meters prelims, he makes me feel that he's trying his best to make sure that the fans, the corporate world, is buying into the sport. That even now with the Diamond League in Europe, he's not limiting himself just to America. Because if you look at the American landscape in track and field, it's so narrow or it's diminishing. And it's not having a good PR right now with Michael Johnson's disaster. So I think Noah Lyles, even talking of the GST with Michael Johnson, he was very quick to dismiss it. I didn't buy into it. I didn't buy into it myself. I think I was very upfront if you watch my episodes. I said from the get-go, this is an overreach. When people come out of nowhere trumpeting, I'm the savior of track and field, trust me, that is a message that is amplified to promote somebody. And I think Noah Lyles caught the wind. He's grounded. He knows how big track and field is. If you watch, I noticed some stats that came out of Olympics that were fascinating to me, that for the 8 days that track and field was being dominating Olympics last year, we had almost like 3 million viewers more than the years before. We had 4.8 billion, is it billion? I don't remember. That number tells me that we, as much as we are struggling in America and even globally, and I think it takes people like Noah Lyles, I think we should start thinking of him even having shirts or merchandise that has his name on it, because that's the way you globalize and you enhance and leverage the sport. Because just to see them with their bib number that they finish and they show us that, hey, look at my name is Noah Lyles at the end of this, should be on the shirt, in the back, everywhere, so that when he's racing, like NASCAR, like football, you know it's Messi, you know it's Cole Palmer, you know it's Ronaldo. I think we can do better in track and field, and maybe our merchandise will start promoting the sport certain way. And Noah Lyles, honestly, I'm surprised with Adidas. They don't have a name, a shirt full of his name at the back and the front. I was impressed. And I think people like Noah Lyles, as much as we've seen, you know, the braggadociousness, the bravado, this mega star entry that he does, the ripping of shorts, trust me, it's not as bad. It's good for the sport. You need a character. You need a mega character like him. That when he steps on the track, it's like WWE, you know, rip up the shirt, show your muscle. Listen, if you listen to this guy, Noah Lyles, he knows it's not about Noah Lyles. He's trying to bring attention to the sport. He's trying to wake people up and say, we are here in the ecosystem of sports, and we demand, or we are asking, or we are even just knocking doors, kicking doors, saying we are here. We need to be recognized as a sport that not only in Olympics or World Championship as we go to Tokyo, but even now. And I think for me, that is what track and field is. Characters, people speak well, who articulate their training. What are they doing? He has a podcast, by the way. Noah Lyles has a podcast. I didn't know about it. I guess I'm behind on news here. But that's what you need. You need people who speak. Because if you look at the sports, it's 24/7, 365. There's no off season. And I think that's what happens when you want to be global and you're going to be tuned in and people can view you. You need to be present and saturate the markets, saturate the platforms. And I think that's good for sports. And 100 meters at the end of this first day, Noah Lyles takes the roses from me. And I think we need that. Hopefully when I go to Eugene, maybe I run into Noah Lyles and we can have maybe a fist high or whatever that is. But Noah Lyles, my friend, they can learn from him. I think they should have more of this. I think I like Juliet Whitaker in the 800. She spoke very well. I think some people are not just comfortable in front of the camera. It's normal. Some people shy away. They are combative. They're elusive. They don't ask the questions or they don't know how to do it. It's fine. It's part of the whole, you know, journalism, and interviewers can be intimidating. I get that. But I don't think you should be dismissing them either, because it is through them that you can be able to say things that people might take a bite on and enjoy it and be able to follow you more. Noah Lyles, my friend, great guy. And as he's right, he showed up in Monaco. He was in London where 60,000 people were. That's how you promote the sport, my friend. You go where people are so people can see you, sell the brand. Don't just go in these Memphis, I don't know where these small meets. You are a gold medalist. You are the Olympic gold medalist. Why are you going to high school meets and relays in Drakes and Penn relays? Go to Monaco. Come to Prefontaine, which is really the only thing that is close to Diamond League, which is a Diamond League anyway. It's the biggest league or event in America. Anything else is just that, if at all they're there. Anyway, I was promoting Noah Lyles. We are safe in the ark. Subscribe, man, because Noah, he's taking 2 and 2 into the ark. Even if the floods from the tsunami shows up. What about that take? Subscribe, my friend. You're always welcome here. We are a family of Toko Riadha Donas. That's what I said last time. Anyway, I'll talk to you. Something else coming up, second day tomorrow, Friday. I'll be there Saturday. More to come. Enjoy.